The Red Cross, meantime, it is experiencing an emergency blood shortage. Blood supply has fallen to critically low levels, with the amount of people donating at its lowest number in 20 years. Jennifer Graham is CEO with the American Red Cross of Southeastern Pennsylvania, and she is joining us this morning to talk about this critical shortage that they're dealing with. Good morning to you, Jennifer.
Good morning, Natasha.
Thanks for being with us. Now, what are some of the factors contributing to this shortage right now?
It's an interesting perfect storm. There's four different things that are happening right now that are really having an impact on our blood supply. As you mentioned a minute ago, we are seeing the lowest amount of blood donors in over 20 years. We've decreased by about 40%, which is an interesting piece of newer data that we're just trying to figure out what sort of steps to do next to kind of recover from that. We also have typically in January, we do have a little bit of a downswing in blood donations. But we had a really lower amount of people that gave over the holiday season than we were anticipating. Nationwide, about 7,000 less donations than we were anticipating. Locally, in southeastern Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and Delaware, around 500, which certainly does factor into that emergency appeal. We are also managing through weather, right? We had weather this past weekend. There's anticipated weather today, tomorrow, the rest of this week, which is going to potentially have an impact on blood drives, as some blood drives may need to be canceled, in terms of storm preparation. And the fourth piece is really just the wintertime and cold and flu season, which, those that have the great intention to donate blood may have to actually cancel their appointment if they're feeling ill or not feeling well or getting over that cold. And we want them to do that, to wait till they're feeling better. So all four of those together are really creating this national shortage that we're experiencing right now.
Yeah, just a culmination of things there. So we know that blood donations obviously save so many lives. That's why they're so necessary. Talk to us about the impact when there is a shortage like this.
So right now, our blood donations, our products are going out to hospitals faster than they're coming in terms of people actually donating blood, which can down the road have an impact in terms of making sure that we have a stable supply across our Red Cross system. So right now we're working so closely with our hospitals and in the area and across the country to make sure that we're getting them the products that they need, to make sure that we're supporting those patients that are coming in that need a blood transfusion. But if this continues to go on, we may have to make some different decisions.
Yeah, and we know also, Jennifer, that January is National Blood Donor Month. So how can people help out? There is the shortage there that you're talking about. You need this blood donations desperately. Where can they find locations for blood drives? How do they get involved at this point?
It is National Blood Donor Month, which started in 1970, and this is a great month to kind of kick off the new year and find a way to donate blood if you can. There's three different ways to sign up to donate blood. One is by calling 1-800-RED-CROSS. The second is our free blood donor app, which is a really great program that you can schedule your appointment ahead of time. You can track your donation afterwards, kind of look at your where your blood journey is going after you've given. And then the third is also to go to redcrossblood.org. All three of those are great ways to find blood drives that are local to you and fit into your schedule.
All right, Jennifer, we certainly hope that folks are listening to you right now and are going to step up and help out. We do appreciate your time this morning. Take care.
Thank you so much. Take care.